She remembers faces from 50 years ago. She knows the location of every water source across 1,000 square miles. She carries the survival wisdom of 5 generations. And when her sister died, she returned to that exact spot every single year for the rest of her life. Verified research proves it. Tonight, we meet the animals who never forget. An elephant never forgets. We say it casually, but the verified science behind that phrase is staggering. Elephants possess the largest brains of any land animal, 20 pounds of neural tissue. Their temporal lobes and hippocampus, the brain regions responsible for memory, are exceptionally developed. Official research confirms this isn't folklore. It's documented neuroscience. Here's the official evidence. The Amboseli Elephant Research Project in Kenya has studied the same elephant families for over 50 years. Over 2,000 individual elephants documented every birth, every death, every social interaction. This is the longest continuously running elephant study in the world. And here's what they found about memory. When elephants encounter the bones of deceased family members, something extraordinary happens. They slow down. They approach carefully. They touch the bones with their trunks gently, deliberately, almost reverently. They linger, sometimes for hours. This isn't coincidence. Verified studies prove they recognize their dead. Something inside them responds to loss. What's happening neurologically mirrors what happens in grieving humans. The limbic system, responsible for emotions, interacts with the hippocampus to attach emotional significance to memories. Elephants don't just remember facts, they remember feelings, the joy of reunion, the pain of loss. Research shows emotions encoded across decades. If this verified research is changing how you think about animal minds, hit that like button. Your engagement helps WildLeadTube explore intelligence wherever it exists. Now let's meet the individuals whose memories keep entire families alive, the matriarchs. Because in elephant society, grandmothers are everything. Here's the official map showing where this research takes place. Amboseli National Park, Kenya, at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. This is where researchers have tracked elephant families across generations, where matriarchs lead their families to water sources they discovered during droughts 30 years earlier. Ancient knowledge saving modern lives. During a devastating drought in Tanzania, researchers documented something remarkable. Families with older matriarchs survived at far higher rates than those with younger leaders. The difference was memory. The old females remembered water sources from droughts 30 years earlier, places younger elephants had never seen. Elephants also remember threats. Research shows when elephants encountered clothing similar to Maasai tribesmen, who traditionally prove manhood by spearing elephants, they reacted with stress. Same clothing, different researchers. The elephants remembered the colors, the patterns, the danger, threat recognition encoded for generations. But perhaps the most extraordinary elephant memories are those of loss. When a young elephant dies, mothers have been observed staying with the body for days, refusing to eat, slowly trailing behind their family. Experts confirm the parallels to human grief are undeniable. This is documented, peer-reviewed science. This is why WildLeadTube exists. To document the minds that share our world, minds with memories, emotions, and wisdom we're only beginning to understand. New wildlife documentaries drop every week. If you want to witness the intelligence hiding in plain sight, subscribe now. Turn on notifications. The elephants are waiting. Official research has documented what scientists cautiously call funeral rituals. Elephants covering deceased family members with soil and branches, standing vigil for extended periods, returning to death sites years later. The verified evidence is here in peer-reviewed journals. Whether they understand death as we do remains debated, but they clearly understand loss. The implications extend beyond science into ethics. If elephants remember this deeply, feel this profoundly, grieve this intensely, what does that mean for how we treat them? In zoos, in circuses, in shrinking habitats. The more we learn about elephant minds through verified research, the harder those questions become. Memory comes with moral weight. Elephants live 60 to 70 years. They remember across that entire span. Right now, somewhere in Africa, a grandmother elephant is leading her family to a water source she discovered during a drought before her granddaughters were born. Verified knowledge from the 1960s, keeping elephants alive in 2025. Before you forget about this documentary, remember what they won't forget. The faces, the places, the losses. Subscribe now, turn on notifications. Next week, the predators hunting in your neighborhood while you sleep. This is WildLeadTube, where science meets wonder.